Hello, and thank you for joining me here at High Priestess Healer. My name is Angela, and today we're going to be doing a reading for the Libras. Libra came to mind, and then I looked through my videos, and it's time to do Libra again. And just to top it off, because I do things in threes, I opened this up, and I turned it out this way, and what came towards me, or what I was looking, what was right in front of me was Libra. So 3 times is how I get messages sometimes. I guess for the last 20 years or more, you know, my creator on the other side, they like to speak to me in threes, okay? Oh, and just to start, I want to let you know that I'm absolutely amazing and that you are too, okay? Don't let anybody tell you different, and definitely don't tell yourself differently, okay? We're not cutting ourselves short on ourselves, okay? I'm sorry, I'm channeling already. You know, I know you want to see cards and stuff, so I'll start using some cards here. But I'm getting messages, and so I have to give them to you. We pray here for your higher self to be here, mine to be a channel and to bring out the cards and the messages that the viewers that come here need, and we can learn to be more as one and to love one another. To be more kind and to be more patient. Starting with yourself, okay? Be more kind and patient with yourself. It's the second time I've been told that today. Okay? So, if you haven't been kind and just to yourself, or somebody hasn't been kind and just to you, just know that justice is going to be served. So you will get your reward and consequences, and they will get their rewards and consequences, okay? But there's something going on right now where justice is being served, okay? And this also is a Libra card, right? Because justice is Libra. So you show up right away, okay? So that just confirms this is supposed to be a Libra reading too, okay? But there seems to be some kind of arguing over something, okay? And the Hornets tell me that there's rage of enmity or of some sort, but there's a dove in between, and they are beckoning you to stay towards the light, okay, and not go towards the dark, because you can see there's up here the white dove, and then down here you've got the little demon devil spirits trying to get them to fight and have fear and be angry, and instead of, you know, compromise and have patience, empathy, right? And to work on something that's just for everyone, or what is, and if that can't happen, then I guess that's where the court systems come in. So there could be legal dealings here. Okay. There's some words, it looks like, that have been said. People judging you, or you judging people. You know, the fingers up, the knife's up, the hands are crossed, you know. This one, actually, look in the back. There's a green and a blue car, like heart chakra, throat chakra. They're having a hard time with their throat chakra because their heart chakra is not aligned. Okay, that's your channeled message. Please rewind and listen to that 3 times. I don't even know what it just said. Okay, sometimes I don't actually remember what I channel. But I'm going to look at it and see. It's because the heart chakra is not open, is not aligned. That's what it is. Aligned with the creator, with your higher self, right? With goodness, right? With being kind and loving and patient, you know, the throat chakra is coming out with this fighting words. See? Swords. Okay, outer fighting or inner fighting. These seem to be outer. This is an outer one, and this is probably an inner one. So there's an outer problem because of an inner issue. That is your channeled message. That's the biggest message of this night, okay? Because over here on the top of the Celtic cross, this is your card of obstacles, your card of challenges, okay? And remember, we all have the same challenges, different times, and we're all just trying to evolve and do the best we can, you know, and create harmony and love and, you know, discover ourselves and find out where we feel at home best, you know, and live in that spot in this journey of life, okay, as souls in these human bodies, okay? So there's going to be some changes that are going to be happening, good or bad, I couldn't tell you. She is cutting up vegetables. Vegetables are good for you. I'm just noting things that come to my mind. Channeled message also here is to use your heart, okay? This little one is green at least and not wickedly wicked over there, red looking. So remember to use your heart, okay? Remember to use your heart and not just your mind, just the ego, okay? Because swords stand for like the mind, conflict, struggle, okay? So there's some kind of struggle in your life, and there's an inward issue that's causing you to have outward problems, which we usually call our shadow side, our you know, trauma, inner child issues, anything, any kind of traumas, PTSD, anything that we haven't confronted that siphons our energy, you know, and doesn't bring us happiness, you know, that we haven't confronted and processed and, you know, reconciled with, okay? That's still tugging at us in some way, okay? Because this is an inner battle, okay? Underneath you have Queen of Wands. So you could either have a Queen of Wands in your life, okay, Aries, or you could have a fire sign in your life. You could have once, you know, have been happy and had a spark to your life, you know, had a lot of hope, was giving it your best, you were in the limelight, you felt your best, like you were doing good, that nothing can bring you down, like you were flying, you know, you were transforming, and you did a lot of transformation in the past to become this Queen of Wands, okay? You do have a lot of passion and fire in you. But at the moment, I think you're not too sure what that is, you know? Is it still the same thing? Is it something different, you know? Because we grow and we evolve, you know, and we mature, and we change, and change isn't always bad. Okay, so I don't know if it's true, but I heard today that if you feel pain, you know that something's changing. So if that resonates with you, then maybe you understand that you really can't have change without pain. So it's the pain of change, the pain of staying where you no longer belong and just causing yourself unnecessary suffering and misery. Okay, that's a channel message for you. So I caution you to choose wisely, look carefully, and you know, be cautious, but don't be overly cautious, okay? It looks like, you know, you're really deciding, you know, what in your life brings you joy, who brings you joy, you know, possibly, you know, are the places that you thought you were, you know, spending your time, energy, and money, you know, are they producing an outcome for you that you want, that you place those seeds in? Or is it time to, you know, place seeds somewhere else? Okay. It could be in investments. It could be with people. It could be with a career. It could be any change. But handmade crafts comes out to me. So I want to say there's going to be a change in your trade. If it's not a change in your trade, it's honing in on your craft, okay? Because the 8 of Coins is starting to honing in your craft. So you're probably thinking about it. What should I do with my time, right? Money, energy. And because you really think there's something that you really, really want. Something that really brings you joy and something that you really love besides animals. You're an animal lover. You're very intelligent and very intellectual. Okay, I see the owl. I see the dog. Okay. And you are usually a loyal, fair person. But we all have shadow and light sides, okay? And the shadow sides, we just need a little bit of love, okay? So that they can transform to the light side that allows for great change to happen. Not only to yourself, but those around you, your outer world, right? Because when your inner world changes, then your outer world changes. So this pain and this change is going to lead you to a better feeling, okay? A better lifestyle, okay? Better, more comforts, you know. It looks like you're waiting to see what's going to happen with something or somebody, and but I still see hope in your face. See, there's hope in your face. You're strategizing. It doesn't look like, you know, an evil person. It looks like you're a good person. You know, there's even a little fairy over there, okay? You get your own personal fairy. You like to have fun, but you might be needing to have more fun because obviously there's some issues here with justice and some struggles here with this 5 of Blades. That's not a good card. And I see you once had this spark. You once, you know, had your dreams, and you once had, you know, your alignment, right? Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially. And, you know, something has just put a situation that needs attention, okay? I just went to Jamaica and they say, you know, there's no problems. They say no problem. So that there's no problems, there's just situations. But you gotta know, you gotta want to resolve them, and then you got to work on them and just do something and change. So they say no worries, no problem. No, what is it? No worries, no problem. And they say everything's gonna be okay. So my channel message to you is that everything's gonna be okay. Okay, and Stella does get her groove back. Don't worry. It must be it's got to be the necklace. I don't know. What do you say? Kind of looks like this person is buying things, like they're on a trip. So you may have recently gone on a trip. This is the recent past. You're buying things. You're looking at homemade objects. But really, I think it's, you know, you've recently been in a place where you're meditating, thinking, contemplating, even working on your heart chakra. So good kudos to you for that. Even the dog's looking up at you, like, He can't even figure you out. You can't figure you out. So spend some time alone with yourself and figure out yourself, what you want, where you want to spend your time, money, and energy, and what lights you up, okay? So you can have that spark back, okay? And above you, or your strength, is that right away I saw your children give you your spark, okay? So look to them through Creator's eyes and not only, through your own eyes, stressed eyes of a parent. If you feel stressed, get some respite, tag a partner, call a friend. But the children are important, okay? They're more important than us. That's why we take care of ourselves and we become better, so they can see us do something and then do that, okay? Otherwise, they're going to do what we do and not what we say. We know that. It says, I love you. So that's a special message to you. Your children love you very much. They are highly protected. They're very talented. A lot of arts and art. There's one in particular that loves to run around the garden with you and pick flowers. Look, she's got them in her hand. She's got them on her head. She's drawn pictures of 3 little girls. Must be her sisters. There's one in the background. There's a dragonfly, right? So you're beginning to see things from a higher point of view. You're beginning to see a bigger picture. You're beginning to strategize your actions so that they not comply, that's a bad word. Or not a bad word, but that's not the word I'm looking for. So that they shine the right light you want for your children to mimic. That's your channeled message, okay? So buy glue and paint and all that, because your children are talented and you need to help them develop that. That too. Two of Wands is for your immediate future. The first thing that comes out to me is not actually a good one, but it's going to be good. Very, very good on the end. I know. Libras always are. So, like I said, there's change. There's going to be more change. You've got your mind on, loving your children, focusing on the positive. It's a Page of Cups. It's like, trying to keep your energy fresh and new, and just find what you love, what you like, okay? And that sets you in a new direction. Is that bad or good? Depends on the situation, right? I want to say there's no situation that's bad. They're just experiences that you choose, right? You can't choose the consequences, though, so choose wisely. I see the World here, so after this justice is served right here, okay, it's gonna be a little hard. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some hard times coming. I don't know in which way they will come. So, but you can be plenty equipped if you will stay heart-centered and connected to Source to give you the enlightenment you need in every situation, okay? Otherwise, I say worry. Otherwise, don't worry. So you're headed in a new direction, which is good because, it's like shedding an old skin. We're starting new, okay? Justice can be anything, okay? I don't see this as being, a love reading, so I can't say there's any kind of separation or anything, but you know, if this was a reading about love, I'd say probably yes. For money, I'd say it's growing, and also to look to other opportunities around you to change up what you're doing to make your profits more profitable is what comes out. Might have to do with that homemade card I was telling you about. Maybe it's time to, you know, put your trade into practice, get it started in your trade. Yeah, that just keeps coming in a lot. I don't know why. Like, and it's green, right? So for heart chakra, it's just like, and she's going like this, you know, so it's like something's missing or something's not right, or I'm not sure I'm thinking. Like I don't know. I'm this card kind of is. Let me think of what seven of coins is, because I've got too many scenarios coming at me. Let's get something more general, because these are pentacles, right? And they have pictures, so they're different than the classical ones. I'm used to seeing the others. So it's also saying that, you know, you yeah, just what I said. You had some growth. It has to do with patience, growth. So you're growing. Like I said, your money's growing, but you're also growing. You're maturing, right? I said we're shedding old skins. Cultivation, working hard. I'm sorry, efforts, and right timing. Okay, so I feel really strongly about the right timing thing. Like whatever is happening to you, it's the right timing, even if you don't think it is. Okay, you'll see on the other side that it was perfect timing. And I like that I saw the dragonfly in the other card, because it reminded me of seeing my dragonfly that I found today that I had lost for a very long time. So it's not a very long time, but for a while. And so it shows me that you're starting to see things from a different perspective. You're starting to see things from a higher perspective. You're growing, maturing. Okay, so whatever status you're at now, you're moving up, right? So if you're king of everything except for swords, you have, you know, your own element, right? The air, the swords, because I see that there's confrontation and there's blades and conflict. Tells me that you're not communicating well. Tells me that you're using your words not for good, or somebody towards you, or both. It looks like both, because in the first one there's two people. Okay, there are two guys though. Okay, there's a person in between. Again, why I say I don't know if it's you know, a love reading or not. There's just two people. Okay, could be just two people in general. So I like that your heart space is growing, and that is what's causing you to see differently, because we talked about needing patience, like I learned today, more deeper, you know, and kindness, right? And so let's say now you got all the kings and you're emperor. So whatever is happening to you right now is all for you to become emperor and have your empire. You know, you've been in training for this, and whatever you're going through, I don't know time frames right now or what else is going on, but it's leading you that way. Okay, you're going the right direction is the channel message I got. Okay, you're going the right way. And you know what, there's birds in the background. Some are going this way and some are going that way. And I didn't even notice that until I said you're going the right way. And then it confirmed it when I looked at it, and it said, yes, exactly. Like my guides are telling me right. But first I see you acting out. So after we get out of the acting out stage, things are going to go beautifully for you. Okay? Like a symphony. He's playing the drums. But he's also getting his putting his own flavor into it. You know, he's had time to grow and think and see his children grow and think about the things that he's done and said and experienced in life, you know. especially all of the good times. You know, how do I get those back? Or not back, but, you know, how did I get to those to make more, you know? And so it's like you're gaining your power back, you know, your strength, instead of handing over your power to people that, you know, their emotions or their actions change what you do or think. I mean, I know that all too well. That's why I'm able to tell you what's going on. I stand here and give you advice, but it's because I know, you know, some things I'm going through, some things I've been through. Yeah. Anyway, so this is, I do see red, and brings red to me right here, and then red here. It's got red on his tattoo here. So, root chakra, security, protecting your innocence, you know, just wanting to feel love and harmony like anybody else, you know. And then I see you doing something. So you're gonna have some kind of talent, or you're gonna be doing something that inspires people. I see the light behind you. I see the light around you. I see it in your shirt. And then these people are in here in front of you. Their hands are up to you. I mean, I know you're singing, but it could be any talent. I mean, you're playing the drums. So whatever talent you have is shining light for other people. I want to say around the world. Okay, it just comes to me because I see the world. Other people. I keep wanting to say around you, but I can't. Around the world. You know, if you go down the direction that, you know, your higher self wants you to. Okay. All right, let's just put these out here because this is going kind of slow here. I'm just going to do these, put them out like this because this is the way Spirit seems to want me to do it. We're going to do it like this. So great. I mean, you get this Ace of Wands. You know, Stella's got her groove back. There's a big oh, let me show you the card again first before I put it back down. See the light behind him and in his hair and on his shirt and the people with their arms up and the world and the red and the red and the red. Okay, good. Let's see here. I'm going to take a look before I open my mouth because I can go through each card and talk about it forever, what I'm seeing and channeling. So let's just get a story here and channel and this amazing, absolutely amazing person is going to go to sleep. All right, so bottom of the deck we have Ace of Blades, and that we all know that that's swords, and that is like Ace is a beginning of something. Okay, it also is like enlightenment, truth. Okay. It looks like you're going within to find a truth. Why? Because the surgeons are going inside this dog and they're looking for something. What is causing the pain? What is causing the problem, right? Here's the problem. Why are people fighting and arguing? Why aren't things going your way like they used to? Like this. Why aren't they going like you wanted, like they were, or like you want them? You know, it's just like, you're just like, I don't know how or why, but, you know, you figure it out, okay? Because you got this big, bright idea now. You've got this Ace of Wands. You know exactly what to do. You're being guided. You stayed, you know, aligned. I can tell you're staying true to yourself because you're painting. You're doing your craft, right? He's doing his craft. He's doing what he loves, so he's shining. She's doing what she loves, so she's shining. Look at the sun in the back. She's happy. So, you know, it's all about the sun and the sun. So stay close to, you know, the spirit realm. That's the only way you will make it in this world if you'd like to live a happy life. And I know we all want to, okay? All right. There's There's things you don't know, you're very scared, things that you're fearful about, things that you, I don't know, this is somebody around you. It's not you, it's in your environment. Someone is grieving, they're very sad, they're crying. They're all packed up, so they may be moving. They may be homeless. I don't know. Look at this person. Let's see. There's an owl on her shoulder. She's wise. The dog likes her. She's a good person. But there's the moon behind, and I mean not the moon. She's got a good heart. Shining. It's still shining, okay? This person has still shine, but it's a different kind. It's a moon. It's a sadness. Something about emotions. Mothers. It's a card of the Cancer. It's like, I feel very sad inside with this card. Very, very, very deep sadness. It's grief. I want to cry. I don't know. A lot of people in this needs love. So in the hopes and dreams and fears, it's like, okay, I want my king or queen. It's a Queen of Cups, but you know, it's like I want to be I want to be more loving, or you know, I'm scared that you know, I'm just like, it just looks like a lot of fear. Right? That's all I see is fear, fear, fear. Even a little bit of, I mean, I know you've got lots of great ideas, and I know you know, got good things going for you, but you know that I'm just keep getting the message. Don't worry. You know, the Jamaican thing. 139 could mean something for you. I see there may be some issues now or in the future with the dog, so please pay attention to your dogs. Let me see. They're going to be okay. There's some good surgeons that know what they're doing, and it's not this dog's time to go. Well, that's relief. This Queen of Cups here, though, she's very intuitive. I can see that. She's holding a cup of coffee and she's looking at this other girl. She's just smiling and listening, you know. So very loving, very empathetic, but she's smiling. So I don't know if this is the same person. The only other woman in here is this one, or this one. The one that could be the Aries, the Queen of Wands, but I think that's you actually, or both. It could be either. But there's some kind of, you know, undertone of losing somebody or something, you know, a dog, a person, a relationship, or all of them. I don't know. There's just too much fear in this reading, which I don't like because your last reading was amazing. Okay, so let's get to the good stuff. Is there anything good here? There's good stuff. I see it. I know it. I feel it. Okay, don't even worry about that. Oh, you got an extra card down here? Let me see. That was the Ace of Blades. Okay, so you come upon some kind of knowledge that you didn't know before, okay? Now you know what you didn't know, okay, that you were scared about. The people around you were scared about. Like everything's coming to light, like people are starting to understand differently and get along differently. Two of coins, it seems to be the outcome. So there's some kind of celebration. You're trying to, juggle two things or figure something out or in two minds. And so once you get out of two minds, you make a decision, then you're in one mind and you're not juggling things anymore. I don't see this as juggling people. It doesn't look like any kind of a third party situation. It's just a balancing act. Or to me, it feels like an idea, since the issue or the problem has to do with the swords, which is the intellect or the mind. So, which plate should I, which meal should I get? Which wine should I order? I mean, it doesn't sound like a bad thing. It sounds like a good thing. Like, things are changing. You're starting to be able to choose from a better lifestyle. Oh, I should have this or that. So you are changing because your outer world's changing. Remember, we talked about your inner world changing, then your outer world changes. So amidst this moving in another direction, gaining some knowledge, perspectives, and some kind of fear of loss or a loss. There may not even be a loss, okay? Because I don't see any kind of loss in here. It looks like everything's good to go. And I see smiling, like, okay, the environment is grief, but hopes and fears is, smiling. Am I going to have my happiness? Am I going to be able to be more emotionally available or stable? Okay. Right? Because it's about being emotionally available and stable to have a relationship. It's about relationships, because Queen of Cups is, you got your Page of Cups and your Queen of Cups. So there is, an undertone here about relationships in general and love and just happiness in general, right? So yeah, like I said, either the devil comes towards you or you are the devil, okay? Because it's not that bad. It's just like I told you, there's going to be this streak of, there can be, this is where I'm teaching you better. I've tried to teach people this before and didn't listen, so maybe you'll listen this time. If you're making bad decisions, see, he's got drugs, money, alcohol, gambling, going the wrong way, making the wrong choices, okay? That's the first notion I got when I seen this guy. Like, he looked wild. And then it's like, okay, after you get over that stage, you're going to have your happiness. And it's not going to be long, okay? Because you're not going to allow it. You're going to make your own happiness. You know that it's your job. So you're going to make sure that what needs to happen happens based upon what you and your creator decide that needs to happen, okay? And with this Ace of Blades, you're not going to have any doubt. You're going to be guided, and you're going to know where you should go, who you should be with, what decisions should you make, because left to yourself, okay, wild and free, okay, doom and gloom, promise you. But, we all do the cha-cha and go back and forth, sometimes. So try and get out of that stage quickly. If you're in that stage right now, sit down with yourself and think, what is it that I can do to make sure I make the right decisions. You know, am I making the right decisions? If not, which ones aren't I? How can I make a better decision? I need to do that. Okay, I'm going to write that down so I can do that. You know, just staying the course is what I get. Okay, that's your channel message. Stay the course, whatever that means to you. I mean, I just see that your immediate future is 2 of Wands. You're going in a different direction, but it's the right direction. It's a good direction, and you're growing. Remember the growth, the Emperor thing? Okay. So here you go. Look, 10 of coins. It never fails. Okay. There's going to be some justice and some karma had, right? It's going to be hashed out, but it's going to be both ways. These people that are screaming at each other. Okay. They're going to get their good and they're going to get their consequences. Justice will be served. Period. Okay. If it seems like it's not just, okay, and you feel like your justice is not happening for you or doesn't happen for you in the situation, as sometimes we're just disappointed and things don't always happen the way we want them to happen. Oh, that didn't happen like I thought, or that didn't happen like I thought. So be less attached to results, okay? And just, you know, do your best and be yourself. And, you know, what more can we do? Just strive to be better than you were the day before, and only be in competition with yourself, okay? Those are some channel messages for you and for any cross watchers. I welcome those too. You got the King of Coins here. So the King of Coins, 9 of Blades. I don't know, this King of Coins. You know, I told you you were doing better, so now you're a King of Coins also, if you weren't before. So your finances are going to grow, okay? If you continue in this path, is what I'm getting, okay? Because I see you doing good, like I see you going the right way, but not where you want to be, okay? And you get there quickly. You've got the 10 of coins, and then you get your King of Coins, okay? You're leveling up there. But there's still something ailing you. And it was whatever caused you to lash out and bring out that, you know, the fear or the pain or the selfishness or whatever it is, the codependency, the devil, you know, the addictions, you know, or they will hurt you this time. Okay, look. It's popped out at me like no other. Okay. 9 of Blades is someone almost like bedridden, you know, anxiety stricken, maybe in a lot of pain, but definitely taking a lot of pills. Okay, so stay away from taking too many pills. That is not okay. You can't. Your body obviously can't take it anymore because she has some kind of necklace on her. You know, for emergencies or something. So you will always know what to do. You will always have spirit guides around you. But you need to. As you gain more money somehow, maybe from a business you start to feel anxious about something. I don't know what, but there's an internal battle still, because underneath there's a 5 of Wands. So there's still some kind of internal battle, but just work through that little bit by little bit, okay? Find somebody to help you, look things up online, seek out mentors like myself, be happy to help you. Many services that I avail as personal readings, just like this. These are free for you, my fans, my loves, to teach you and to contribute to humanity. but I also do for a living, and I have the service of the personal readings and spiritual healing and spiritual advisor or teacher. Okay, and I'd also utilize my psychic mediumship in my work. Okay, and I'm very proud of it. There's a Queen of Coins here too, so I see a match. Okay, so whoever like okay, now I see what is going on here, but there's possibly two problems, not problems here, probably two scenarios. You either go in a different direction from somebody you're with, and you meet your person. Okay, there's a Queen of Coins, or you know, this is a person that you were not supposed to be, that was in your past, that caused you all the problems you're having today, right? You know, you end up somehow, some way, growing, getting your family, and you know, your money growing. And I say you're working on that, right? 10 of Coins. It's something you want. You're working towards it, because you can't just go from the Devil to 10 of Coins. But if you want that, and it's coming your way. I see it 5D, right? Then you're King of Coins, and you're still 9 of Blades, like thinking of something from the past, internal battles, 5 of Wands. But it's more like strategizing, okay? Because now you've had a lot of practice. You're a king, lots of experience. So you are more strategizing than you are with an internal battle. Although, you know, you do have bouts of anxiety, but that's normal. Okay, so just be sure not to overdo it on anything in particular, even stress. Okay, stress will hurt your health. Okay, and then there's this Ace of Wands. So this is like a lot of passion and there's the world under it. So, you know, you could be traveling, you could be moving, you could be contributing to the world with your talent, because it's underneath the ace, the world is on top of this Ace of Wands, and she's painting. Okay, and so you mean the world to somebody, and they mean the world to you. Okay, that's a channel message for you. But for some reason, we've got this 10 of Blades. So we went from 5 of Blades to 10 of Blades, but I promised you some justice. Okay, so that 10 of Blades is actually the best thing that can happen for you, because after the 10 of Blades, it can't get no worse. Okay, you're going to go up from there, and then your life is going to be amazing. You're going to be the best part of your life. Is going to be the best half of your life. The worst is over, right? Isn't that what they say? That's right. Okay, so let me just take a look here. If I have anything here. What do my Libras need to surrender? Angels and guides, please be with me. That's merciful. Okay, we got 2. Thank you. Surrender to effortlessness and surrender your intuition. Okay, so your intuition is actually upside down. I don't like that. These cards aren't meant to read upside down, but you know I like to read my cards upside down as well. So if this is you, I need you to surrender to your intuition. Maybe you are surrendering to your intuition, because if it was upwards, it would be saying you need to surrender to it. Not necessarily. You're either surrendering currently doing these things, or need to do these things. Okay, so you'll know who you are when I read them and what resonates with you. Surrender to your intuition. Tune into your inner voice. Be aware of any gut feelings, flashes, knowings or aha moments that come through to guide you. Okay, that goes right with the Ace of Blades. Okay, intuition and meditating leads you to aha moments that change your life forever for the good. Okay, because it's from your intuition if you follow suit per what you're prompted to do. Okay, and then you need to surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Okay, here's the picture. So go with the flow, stay aligned. You know, don't be stricken with some kind of fear and trying to force things to happen different ways. Because when you force things, it just actually makes things worse. It just makes it for a bad experience. But if you go with the flow and you stay aligned, then you keep your peace, you keep harmony, and things happen exactly like they're supposed to, right? We don't have any delays, and we don't have any unnecessary misery that we talked about, that I talked about, or anything like that. Okay. So I'm gonna try these new cards I got. What are they called? Archetype cards. Okay. For my Libras. See, I'll take one card, please. Ooh, oh, okay, thank you. They wanted a little more than that. We're going to see how this actually comes out. Victim. All right, so basically, this is the exact feeling that I've been feeling that I couldn't put my finger on. So I'm really glad that I picked the cards out because I didn't want it to be too long, but I have to follow the spirit as well when I'm doing these card readings. This is the feeling that I feel. More on the person around you, but also within you, because there's this 9 of Blades and the Devil and the 10 of Blades. And but this one I feel is not like, this is a feeling of I'm in pain, or I'm stuck, or I don't know what to do, or helplessness, you know? Not empowered, like, okay, I need to sit down, there's decisions I need to make, I'm going to take some time, you know, adulting. It's like, I'm just going to sit here and pretend everything's okay, and you know what, it's everybody else's fault, not mine. And that's how you shelter yourself. Some kind of coping mechanism that makes you feel good that you did something, but you're the victim. Or you are the victim. Okay, so it can go both ways, right? Because I feel it from both sides, but I feel it less from yours than I do from the other one. Okay, so somebody may still be around you, be in like a victimization syndrome. It says prevent you from letting yourself be victimized or victimizing others. So if do not let yourself be victimized, okay? And do not victimize others. Very big point, okay? Libras are supposed to be just, right? So then you need to continue to keep that honesty. So if you're doing that, good job. If you're not, stop victimizing people, okay? Uplift each other. This is what we have to do, okay? Shadow of attributes, playing the victim for positive feedback in the form of pity, okay? So, I mean, that's not empowering, you know, trying to get pity just to feel better, you know? In other words, you need to own up and say, okay, I did this, you did this, let's have a big girl, guy-to-guy conversation, whatever the situation is, a group, a team, right? And the positive feedback is not going to be from, you know, trying to get like, I'm the victim, don't look at the things I did, just look at the things you did. Okay, that's channel message. Don't do that. And don't let people act like that around you. Tell them this is what they're doing. They probably don't even know they're doing it. Just say, look, I noticed that this and this and this. Like, why do you feel that way? Like, talk. I don't know what this is yet. It's upside down, though, if you know. There it is. It's just this light attribute, shadow attribute. So I think they just want you to sit down and fill in your own. What do you feel could be changed, and what do you feel are your strengths, right? You know, the strengths and weaknesses. And then ask your creator to make those weak things strong. It's a channel message for you. Monk, pioneer, trickster, warrior. Okay? Be a warrior for light, not dark. Do not be a trickster, obviously. Okay? Play fair. I don't know why I have to keep saying that. You're a Leo. You're a Libra. Play fair. Okay? No tricks. No playing victim and being the trickster and using your intellect, you know, to manipulate people. This 5 of blades is cards of manipulation. So you're being manipulated, or you're manipulating people, or you know, it's a cycle going on. I don't know. Something's going on, because it's not a good feeling at all. Like it's starting to feel very much like that. 5 of cards with this trickster and this warrior upside down. How does a warrior even get turned upside down? I don't know. We can go backwards. I know. Cha-cha. So we can be warriors for light or warriors for dark. I mean, this is like, I'm sorry. I need to be more loving and patient and kind. So look, this is actually something I teach my children. Okay. Your influence is all you have. So we can either try to uplift people or tear them down. That's basically it. We're an influence for good or bad. That's it. It's as simple as that. And you came here as a good soul to do good. So let's do good together. All of us. Okay? Strengths, skills, discipline, and toughness of will. Heroism. I don't know the other word. Stoicism and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So I see you're strong, very strong-willed, very, you can be self-disciplined. Like I said, you're skilled. I keep seeing skills everywhere, talents. A lot of strength. It says toughness of will, heroism. See, but I don't like that feeling I get when it says that, you know, because I feel like you are a hero to a lot of people. That's why I said you're the world to somebody, and you're the world, and somebody the world to you, right? And like, I see you helping a lot of people, but remember to help yourself first, right? It's just like if you're in an airplane, you put your mask on first and then you help somebody. Don't self-sacrifice and go help somebody and then, you know, you're without. You're going to take care of yourself and then take care of the person next to you. Okay? That's what you need to practice, is more self-love and self-protecting of yourself. The shadow attributes, it says trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. Indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. Okay, well with this devil card and this 5 of blades and you know, and this 10 of blades and the justice, you know, I'm really not liking the attributes that this shadow side is showing, but this is why we're here, not to put you down, not to blame you, but to say, hey, if any of this resonates with you, let's do something about it together so you can be happier. You can have better relationships. Okay? So trading your ethical principles is not an option here. Okay? It says trading ethical principles for victory at any cost. The 5 of blades literally means winning at any cost. Do you understand that? There's way too many synchronicities here. So We need to just love on ourselves more and others. Patient and kind, not indifferent to the suffering inflicted on others. That is so different than being loving and kind. Inflicting, like being indifferent to the suffering inflicted on others. I can't even fathom that. So you stick to being a warrior and leave the shadow attributes aside, okay? It's not going to get you where you want to be. Okay, this trickster card, I don't like it either. So you need just to transcend that. You've grown, and don't be tricked either, okay? No, don't let anybody come into your life and take advantage of you. And, you know, it's either, you know, they come in for good or they don't come in, right? And so you need to learn to stay aligned. Why? So you can have that discernment and know who's good for you, who's not good for you, what their intentions are behind what they're doing and behind what they're saying, and are they speaking truth or not, okay? So I think this is one of the most evil things that can happen, is to be a trickster. You know what? Not even, because I was in the opposite situation before. It's actually really, really, this is what it feels like on the opposite end of a trickster. When you are inflicted with so much grief, it's like they've done everything in the book to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, and then when you realize what they really did, like the things that really happened, you can't even fathom. You're like, really? You were doing that to me? Like, how do you do that to someone you love? But that's not the point. The point is that it really hurts when people do tricks on you. So don't be a trickster, and don't let people trick you, because you're going to feel just like this, grief-stricken. When you start letting people into your life that don't belong, that have no good intentions, that's what happens. So don't let that happen to you. Transcending conventions, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Shadow attribute, manipulating others through duplicity. What did I just say? I didn't even know it said that on there. These cards are new. I've never read that one. It's 5 of it. Everybody knows. And if you don't know, I'm telling you. I've already said it. This 5 of Blades is a card of manipulation. There is some manipulation going on in this situation. So if you didn't know, now you know. Pioneer, light attribute, passion for doing and creating what has not been done before. Ooh, I like that. Now that sounds like my Libras, okay? That's okay. There was a good reading last time, and this one is for my Libras that need some help, okay? And to give you hope of all the beautiful things that are coming back to you, because you are in the midst of a transformation where justice is basically like being served, and you get like a clean slate. You know, it's almost like a baptism. I don't know. That's how I could explain it. Shadow attribute of the pioneer, compulsive need to keep moving on. So I guess, you know, go with the flow would be what I would say. You know, keep doing what you like. Follow your passion, find what you like, but don't do it so much that you don't like it anymore, right? That's even the devil side will come out, right? That's the devil side, because now you're giving too much over there, and then you're not giving enough over here, 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 and everything gets off balance. And you know, it's not like it's the devil is always like an evil card, even though, you know, it can be. It's mostly about like being unbalanced and or fear, okay, and not making, you know, decisions that are good for your soul or your body, or for you in general, for your well-being, okay. So monk and nun, light attribute, selfless devotion and single-minded dedication to spirit, okay. So I'm starting to feel a change, okay. I'm feeling the change. Thank God. Okay, because all this other stuff, I'm not liking it at all. But the good thing is that, you know, you get it all together. I don't know. All I know is I see a grandpa, a couple families, dogs, gardens, 10 of coins, and a counter partners is a king. It's a king of coins and a queen of coins. So it all is turning out very well for you. I just don't know your time frames, okay? But I never seen this card. Somebody stabs you in the back. Not literally. Or you feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You know? Or you feel like the victim, like, why is this happening to me? Or perhaps you know why, but you're ready to let that all down, right, and start new, which would make sense because I forgot you had the Page of Cups over here. There's, you know, something new. I see something growing, some good, you know, something, a new spark in you to find life and love in your situations. Like, I feel like it's grasping at straws, though. You see me doing this? I don't know what that means. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. Some kind of confusion. A lot. But if you stay connected, you're gonna know. You're not gonna be confused and fearful and anxiety stricken and feel like you've been stabbed in the back. You're gonna know who to stay away from and who to invite into your home and heart, and you know you're gonna be mature enough to have you know, conversations and know how to get your finances in your home together, and there's plenty of happy times I see, okay, with kids. I see 3 kids here. A lot of kids in here. So there's 3 here. There's 2 there. Some young people here. Yeah, I guess this must have been when you were young. Or maybe you want to feel young again. Or maybe you are young. I think you just want to feel young again. That's what I'm getting. Like, I don't know, like I see a lot of older people, like the Devil's older. Don't get me wrong, the women are old too. I don't know why. The Devil and then the Queen of Cups. She's old. I mean, I want to show them all to you because they're all getting out of order now. But point is that there's a lot of old people. Okay. So I just feel like you just want to feel young, like celebrate, like have some good times, like, and you are going to start experiencing that, okay? If you make the right decisions, and if you don't, okay, I see you getting stabbed in the back, okay? So make sure you're aligned so you know that you're with your right partner. If you're not, you're going to go down this street of somewhere you shouldn't be, okay? So if you're in some kind of a cycle or whatever, you know, you need to kind of stay out of those or grow together, okay? But there's cohesion comes to mind. There needs to be cohesion. I don't even know what that means. Something needs to come together. You need a strategy. You need to get connected here. You're like, look at the purple umbrella. But these two young boys are being taught by this man, and there's two dogs here. So I see the inner strength, okay? The will, right? But then it's like you're in two minds. That's why there was that two of whatever. It's like one day, you know, you're all positive and like strategizing and things are going good internally, and then, you know, your passion is up, and then the next time it's like I'm angry and I'm got fighting words, and you know, or you know, maybe someone's coming at you, right, with fighting words, or you know, judging, and you're having internal battles about that. Whatever it is, the snake needs to be removed from the premises. That's all I can say. I want something good for you, my fellow, I can't say fellow, your Libras, your air on fire. I'm actually Aries, in case you didn't know. Spirit, please show me what I need to show here. Is there any more information here? I feel like my Libras could have used some information from the air angels. How about that? My favorite, sorry, I didn't mean to say favorite, but you know, Archangel Michael, he's so strong. He's actually kind of like y'all. He reminds me of y'all. Okay, and he gives good advice too. Very just. No wonder he reminds me of you guys. Pay attention to your dreams, from Archangel Michael. Thank you for tucking me into bed at night and helping me enjoy a wonderful, restful night's sleep. Archangel Michael, I invite you into my dreams as my teacher, guide, and healer. Please allow me to understand this. And then you just put in whatever you want. Help me to understand something on a spiritual level and give me guidance. Okay, so you ask for help, something tonight in your dreams, and then for guidance and good sleep, a wonderful rest, he says, not good sleep, wonderful rest. All right, let him be your teacher and your guide and your healer tonight, okay? Anything else from my Archangel Michael? Okay. Bottom of the deck, keep your eye on the target. It says, thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me focus on my inner vision and intention. I ask for guidance in releasing any fears or doubts, granting me the confidence and the courage to take action towards realizing my dreams. That's an amazing card. I really like that. So keep your eyes on the targeted intention. And I want your targeted intention to be in alignment, you know, with spirit world, with creator, so that you can have that out. You can have, like I've been saying the whole time, so you can realize your dreams. You can have the happiness that you want. This 10 of coins, which is no doubt going to happen. I mean, you want it, then you become the king, and then you get the queen. Just make sure it's, you know, the right person, because I don't see that if you pick the right person, it's going to end up well. So make sure that you know without a doubt who you want to be with, because it's going to determine your happiness. And remember that you both have different sides here to whatever this issue is that they're fighting over, you know, and all this grief and sadness, and you know, that's happening before this, going in this new direction. I say just follow your heart, you know. Follow the wisdom that comes to you, the ahas, the promptings, okay? Because if you don't have that, you're lost. It's like not knowing where you're at and not having a GPS. Like you don't know where to go or how to get there. You're just driving around. Okay, and then you never get anywhere and you're out of gas and stuck like Chuck. So stay aligned, get the answers, where you need to go, what you need to do. I mean, everybody can talk to God. So I want you to know that you can too. You can talk to the spirit realm. If you need help and guidance with that, I can help you with that too. Okay, so if you need any of the services that I provide that I spoke of earlier, just reach out to me. It is my new one, High Priestess Healer 1111 at yahoo.com. Okay, I'm going to get that right one time. But yeah, thumbs up if you liked it, share and hit the subscribe button, as my daughter said in last night's video. Go check out her video. It's super cute. She did an amazing job. I'm very proud of her. And I'm thankful for you being here, for your time and the likes. It helps my channel to grow, and that means a lot to me, okay? So remember, you are absolutely amazing.